Hi peoples, I'm Selvin from Daddy Boy Fitness Restoration. Today is going to be my first video. It's going to be total body stretching, the best that I can, not too much detail into it. The idea is to get the older group, 50s and up group, and to get them working, to get people working, to put you in a place where you can have something easy you can do and try, and then you can ramp it up a little bit, make it more difficult, do it for longer periods, and so improve on it. Remember, this is a long journey. This is not today, tomorrow, and results wouldn't come easy. We have to work for it. I started 2 years ago trying to work on my calisthenics program because I stopped with all the heavy weights. I'm too old for that now. I'm six years old. So I meet a lot of stumbling blocks in the way. A lot of my shoulder hurts. I pull a muscle here and there. So I know what stretching first means. It means stretch, relax those muscles, stretch them out, make sure they're pretty flexible so that when you do things, you don't start pulling things. Okay, before that said, let's go. Now first we're going to sit here. We can do that easy. Anybody can do that. The difficult part about sitting just here, the difficult part you'll see, is to sit upright and have a good posture. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to take my belly and I'm going to try to touch my feet with it. Here we go. Didn't get too far, but it's there. And a good posture, good upright posture. You can feel a lot of tension here just trying to keep yourself forward. So the more you can do it, the better it is. So when you're going to do, when you're going to stretch and try to touch your toes, this posture here is important in that you're not trying this. Try to avoid that curve in the back, that hump, and you try to do it from the waist down, from the bottom of the back, lower back, and you come up and then you try to touch your toes. Try to go forward like that. Now, in doing that, it will be difficult for some people to go from here to there. So my suggestion is to start, sit, put your feet up, hold on to the bottom of your feet like that. And now, in staying in that position, you go gradually forward. Try to keep that posture gradually forward. And now, for more and more, and then you can gradually do what you can do. You can keep it there for time if you can't do any more, or if you can do more and that's too easy, then you go forward. And then you can go all the way out. You can do one foot and then the other foot. You can go all the way out and then go as far as you can, not crouching like that, but as far as you can. And there you have it. So you can work on that and see how far you can get with that. Again, I'll demonstrate again. Start from here, back straight, and push your way out, all the way out, all the way out. That's the idea, but make sure that you can just go as far as you can. Okay, now in stretching or in doing any form of exercise, your shoulders is involved a lot. Your wrists have a lot, your palms and wrists and fingers and toes, knees, all your joints is involved in a lot of movement. So it's best to have them as flexible as you possibly can before you start going forward, to put a lot of stress on them and start to build them. So let's try with our shoulders first. So we're going to see where we are with our shoulders, test them. So I'm going to put my left hand behind my back as far as I could get it. So see how far you can get yours. And then I'll put the other one on top of that one. I'll turn on the side so you can see it a bit better. Hope you can see this. So this hand is on top of the other one. My right hand is on top of my left. And then I'll try to stretch my shoulders back. Push it into the bottom of my back and stretch my shoulders back. There you go. Stretch your shoulders back. Pull them back. That'll tell you. If you can't do that, you understand, but that would be a goal, to try to get your shoulders back, because sometimes your shoulders is all curved like that, and that's bad for joint movement. When you start to do exercise with that, your shoulders in a bad position. Your scapula not working behind here and so on. You have to get all those muscles firing and get them going. So we work on that piece by piece gradually. Okay, so now we're going to try the other hand. Push the right hand first and then the left hand over that. That will put the left shoulder back a little further. There we go. Keeping yourself is up in that right position. You will feel that. You will feel that, believe me, trying to keep yourself upright. It's much easier to be slumped like that. Here we go. Okay, so release that, relax. Now you can stay here in this position still. Here we go. And now we're going to stretch our wrists a little bit. So you can rest your hands on the ground and we can stretch our wrists from right there. Tilt forward a little bit. You can push it back behind a little bit, tilt forward, and you feel your wrist bending forward like that. Yes. Tilt forward a little bit. Now, in going forward like that, I want you to engage your fingers. Use your fingers to help stop you. This is a way of strengthening, flexing and strengthening your fingers. So here we go. If you put it further back, if you put it here, it's much easier. So the further back you can go is more strenuous, and then that's your option is to come forward here or use it back behind here. So if I go back behind here, then I come forward here like this, and I press my fingers in to the ground. Press my fingers into the ground. We're going to do a little more finger work, but press your fingers in. We're going to need to do that. Get your fingers working. Okay, and then again, you can bend your wrist like that. Bend it down as much as you can. Push it down, and then bend your wrist that way. And then you can do the sides, side to side. Over this side, over this side, over this side, over that side, from right to left like that. And now you can do some wrist circles. So you're warming that wrist up because we are going to be doing some work here, some on hands and knees work and so on. You need to warm those parts of your body up, warm them up. Okay, so now we're going to do some body twists. So here we go. The idea here is I'm facing this way. I need, without turning my body, leave my feet here and just twist from here on, give my spinal twist, whole body twist, the top part of my body twist this way. So let's see if we can, how far we can get. Pull yourself around that way. Keep it upright position. Don't be slumped down like that. And here we go. As much as we can get. Bring you this hand and turning to the left here. This hand will help you. And here we go. Bringing it around, bringing it around. Straighten up your shoulders as much as you can. You feel it all over. That's as much as you can do. Don't pull anything now. Okay. Here, relax. Here we go to the other side. Around here and help to stretch it a little bit. Use your right hand now to stretch it out a little bit. Stretch your body over that side. Here we go. Stretch it out. Yes. This is good. Now we're going to do some, we're going to sit here and we're going to do some cat-cow, so to speak. From this side, just relax your back out. On purpose this time. Send it back, push it out, and then forward. And then back, and then forward. Now we're going to do some neck work. Now we're very easy and we're very gentle, and you can do that and stretch your neck carefully and put some movement on it, to help you when you sleep and so on, and to help you when you move in certain positions. Sometimes your muscle is so tight because maybe your neck is forward a little bit, and then your muscle is so tight behind here because it's trying to stop your head from going forward anymore. So your muscles get tight, don't go and get them relaxed, because then you go to the massage parlor and you say, give me a massage, guy. I need a massage. My muscles are tight, and then you relax them, and then your neck go forward some more. Put your spine here in bad position. So anyhow, so now we don't want to do this or that. We don't want to pinch anything. We're going to, from here, try to move it forward and backward. Forward and backward. One more. One more. And one more. There, nice. Now we're going to go on the side. Remember, keep your posture straight. You're supposed to be feeling so tired inside down here, your back and so on. If it's too much for you, you just ease a little bit. Of course, this is the first time maybe for some of us doing it, and it would be pretty tough. So here we go. Okay. On the side now, we go on the side. Here, remember, we pull it from here. You can actually put my left hand on my right shoulder and then pull my shoulder down and then stretch my neck there. And then do the same thing the other side. Right hand on left shoulder, stretch and pull it down there. Stretch your neck over. Right. Now you go down, neck down. Not crunch, but over. And now you're going to go up, look up in the air, and look up in the air. And look that side, and look that side. So your neck is hanging that way as much as you can, and then you're rotating like that. Here, that's another movement. Like that. And moving like that. Okay, you do as much as you want. I'm just demonstrating it to you. You can do more reps, less reps. Here you go back. Don't crunch. Go back. And here we go. We go that way. And we go that way. Here we go that way and that way. No crunching now. Pull your neck back. Pull it out of your chest. Here we go. Here we go. Okay? That's pretty good. Now we're going to do circles. Now circles not like this. Remember, I can't say enough of that. Circles down. There we go. Three circles, 4 circles, 5 circles, and you can probably hear your neck, little noises in there as you turn your neck. Okay, so that warm your neck up a little bit, so you should be feeling a little better with that. Now we're going to go and do some more twists. We're going to lie down. Now you're going to go. Put your hands here out. So we're going to do the left hand first, so you can see that as a demonstration. Left hand first. So left hand, you're going to keep your shoulders to the ground. Raise your left foot up like that. Leave the other foot down. Take this one out, and now you're going to twist your body over. Twist and get that stretch. Do as much as you can do. You twist and get that stretch over. Twist and get it stretched. Twist. Keep your shoulders to the ground. Keep your shoulders to the ground. That's it. There you go. There you go. Yes, you can do it. Yes, you can. I'm sure. Okay, here you go. Now you can turn, but I'm going to turn around so that you can see better with the camera. Here we go. Shoulders down. Right foot this time, right hand, right foot. And now we're going to twist your shoulders over. Twist it over. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Twist it over. Just keep your shoulders down to the ground. Here we go. Yes. Yep. All right. Now you can feel it twisting from all in here, twisting that spine out. Okay. You can do that's what you want. Don't do too much because we have other things doing. So, cat cow. You're going to do some cat cow and stretch that back. Belly to floor. Here we go. Arms locked out. Firm. Keep them on there. Straight here, under your shoulder. And about shoulder width apart. And here we go. Belly to floor. Back to ceiling. Toes pointing behind you, parallel with the floor. Here we go. Belly to floor. Back to ceiling. All the way. Push it back as far as you can. Bend your back down. Flex that spine. Belly to floor. Push it all the way down. Push it down as far as you can get. Here we go. Back to ceiling. Belly to floor. Back to ceiling. This should be pretty good. Nice and warming up the spine, nice and good, so that you don't have anything popping on you. You see, all the nerves and blood vessels and so on run through your spine, and you have to have that flexible. If it's too rigid and so on, and you start to bend things and hurt things, then you pinch nerves and you pinch in your neck and you pinch blood vessels, and you need blood to go to these different areas for healing. Okay, now from there you can stay in that position, and now we're going to, if you put your hands forward, it's going to make it easier. That's an option. If you put it backward like this, it's going to make it more difficult. What we are doing is rocking and stopping ourselves from falling on our face with our fingers. So your fingers is engaged and doing work. Okay, so they're getting a stretch, and your wrist is getting a stretch, and then you're stretching you're putting your fingers to work. Okay, so here we go. Don't let me fall on my face. Oops, and your fingers is engaged. Again, you rock and you come back again. Here we go, and engage those fingers again. Here we go, and press those fingers into the ground and engage them. Don't fall on your face. Please don't fall on your face. Hold it. There you go. Now those fingers work. Okay. As much as you want to do it there. Now, from here, I want you to come back to sit on your feet. You can widen your feet a little bit behind here. Keep them pointing backwards. Wind them a little bit behind here. But I want you to come slowly down, because sometimes you come back too fast, and then your ankle joint and so on behind here can't take it. So you have to make sure it can take it. So here we go, slowly and slowly. Just press it down slowly. You're straightening this part of it out. So you're going slowly with it. So slowly. You don't want to hear anything cracking, popping, pop, pop. Then you're out for 3 weeks. I know, I've been there. That's saving you the problem. Here we go. And we go down, rocking. Now the idea is just to start coming back, if you're comfortable with it. And if you don't feel comfortable with it, what you do, you come out of it, shake it out a little bit, and then you set back that position again. Here we go. Set back that position again. Rock it in, and you rock and come back to it. And relax. And put your butt down between your feet. There we go. As much as you can. Put it down between there and rock. And rock it in. Okay. You do as much as you're comfortable with, and then you can sit on it like that and sit and relax. And now, shake it out. Shake it out. Now, put your toes into the ground. Like that. Hands on the ground, toes into the ground. And you're on your hands and knees. There you go. From there again. A lot of hands and knees work. I'm going to face this way because then you will see what I'm doing. Now with your toes in the ground, your toes now resting on the ground, you can feel your big toe. You're putting like that. You can see you're sitting on your big toe. It's all flexed there. Now you need to strengthen that muscle in your feet. Those are things that's always in the shoe. You push them right up in the shoe and then they're there. So you need to strengthen all your arch support and so on in your feet, and that will help. All that will help your knees if you have knee problems, because your knee problems is never really a knee problem except it's too late. It's an accident or something. It's usually your hip or usually your ankle. So that's the joint between the two of them, and when it go out of line, then you got problems. So here we're going to have our feet, our toes working, and then we're going to come back on your toes. You're going to come up on them like that. So let's say you're resting them like that. Now come up higher on your tippy toes. Go up on your tippy toes. Here we go. And if you want to, and if it's too much for you, you can back off, come down, then go back up, and do a couple of reps like that. Flex them up. And they will become stronger, and then you can go and relax on them, on your tippy toes like that. See? I'm not perfect. I'm getting better though. It's stronger, and now I can relax a little bit, where it's much stronger and better. And then I straighten my back out, and I look good. Straighten it all straight. Ooh, not bad at all. Good. So that's it, and you work on those feet. Now, as I said, you can now have your feet, if you go on your knees like that, put one foot over on the side. I like to do it like this because and do a side stretch, because I can do two things in one. I can bring it closer, and then I can stretch on the side. Now when I do that, it's this angle in here as I go over. Now my knee is going over my toes, so it changes the angle in here, and I need as much angle as I can get, because for me too, I want to practice doing my pistol squat, and to do that I need mobility, flexibility and mobility, but flexibility I need in here. So now you can stretch that out by bringing it close to your body and stretching it out as far as you can get. Use your hands here as an advantage to keep your heel down and get some extra stretch. That's it. Now you go out a little bit, out, and now that'll stretch your hip. You need that good hip stretch. Oh, that feels so good. Stretch that hip down. Stretch it down. You need that hip mobility. Yes. Here we go. I'm going to turn around so that you can see what I'm doing here, and then we come from the side again. Here we go. And we go out again. Put your hands here, keep that heel down, and stretch out. And get as much stretch as you can get over there. Yes. Here we go. Stretch that ankle out. There we go. And now we go further. And then we stretch that hip out. There. Stretch that hip out from up in the side there. Yes. Stretch that hip out. Yes. And now we're going to stretch that. Do a little glute stretch, but we're going to do it a little differently. Hands and knees, and now you're going to tilt yourself over like that, and that'll stretch that glute out. That'll stretch it out. You can feel it in here, right in here, stretching. Right. You can know the position in, because that's where you feel it. And then just stretch it out again. Stretch it out. There we go. Nice. I can feel it all in here. I can feel it. Yes. Nice stretch. That's nice. I like it. Okay. Now we're going to go and do, I should show you a downward dog first, because eventually you're going to be getting into it and then you know what it is. So let's do that. So here we get into downward dog. Here we go down, bend, stoop, whatever, touch. Here, make an A shape. So now you're into A, and now you're going to drive your palms into the ground, and now your shoulders is going to lock out. Drive your head down, and that'll take your shoulders back. Yes, shoulders locked out. Hold it there, it'll warm you up. Oh yes, nothing heats you up more than this. Start it whole, but it heats you up. You can rock from side to side. The knees is not important at this time. You can bend them, that's an option. On your tippy toes, or go flat back if you can take it. And here we go. And now we can go into cobra. Here we go. Push your belly down, butt down, hip down into the ground. Shoulders up. There we go. Hip into the ground as far as you can. That's as far as I can. There we go. Okay. Now you can do a couple of them as much as you can to help you. Okay. Now, here again, now we're going to come now and we're going to squat a little bit, because we have opened up. There's a lot of different other ways to do it, but so far you've opened up your hip. Stretch it out a little bit, so on. So what we're going to do now, we're going to start this way first, wider, because it may be easier. So all these are optional. You can do it wider, point your toes out a little bit if it helps you. And now you're going to go down into a squat. And you're going to go all down, put your butt on the floor, well, try to, all down, relax. Here you go, you can use your elbows and push your knees out. And maybe you can do some wrist circles there, relax. Warm, keep your wrist warm there. Just down, you're down there. Here we go. Stretch yourself, keep it down there, stretch yourself out, relax, down there, best you can get. So now you're sitting down there and relaxing. So, good. Now there's, the other way is, sometimes I feel it, sometimes, so just letting you know, when you get up, you might feel a little nauseous sometimes. You got to straighten that out. Okay, so, but I've been having that all the time. There's no complaints otherwise. Then somehow it cuts off the blood flow going to your head, and you have you, ooh, oh jeez, I feel that. Right, but now, here we go. You can keep it wide, keep it straighter, and keep it wide. And then you can go down like that too. Here we go. Here we go. See? It's tight. So my feet is jutted out a little bit. Here we go. But you can gradually get it. Now we're down there. And that's the stretch. There. Now we get some glutes in. Now we can stand if we have a wall close by. Lift one leg up and we're going to rock. See? Push that hip in to the wall and drive it out. And drive it out. You need to do 20 reps comfortable. 3, 4, and you can do 5, 6, whatever you can get. 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, you can try the other side. Here we go, the other side. The side closest to the wall, you lift the opposite foot. When you were on this side, you lift the opposite foot. Okay, here we go. And drive it home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There you go. Okay, so the glutes got some work, and you can also, if you're comfortable with it, do some reps. I'll do like whatever you're comfortable with to get all the way down, and you can do like okay, and then you can start, and you can increase the reps that you do there and make sure you're comfortable and go all the way down. Otherwise, you go as far as you can go and you come back. If you can't go all the way down, get a little stool or something and you put behind you there, and you go as far as there, and you do it in pieces. And then sometimes, if you can't, you can put something as high as you can go, and then you go down slowly and do it a negative. There we go. And then you come out of it, come back up, get up, stuff like that. And now, here we go. Wrap your feet in, be comfortable. Sit like that. See, it's a good thing you can test yourself too, because if you look, you can see I can fold my feet in here. This one sits on the ground. Now this is the trouble here. I put this one in. See, this one is still high. So I need to push it down, push my body over and stretch that. So I do that on a regular basis because it was up here. So now it's much better. So I'm getting much better with flexibility. I started to work out. I changed from regular lifting weights, the conventional style, and I wanted to do calisthenics because now I'm 66. I don't want to lift a lot of heavy weights and do heavy squats and so on. So and I'm retired, so I like body weight exercises that I can do it at home and so on. Maybe I use a couple elastics and so on, bands, you know, and do some exercises there. So I thought that was better, and I started, oh, my shoulder is gone. It took me 8 months to get my shoulder working again. So a lot of time that although I joined the gym 2 years back, then the COVID started, and then the gym went out. They're still out. They're out right now at this time because of the situation. So what I'm saying all that to say is that I missed a lot of time to being consistent as I could. And I use these times working from home in smaller spaces and so on to be able to still be able to work out, and don't let that be an excuse for you. So, and if I can do it, you can do it. So, show it to me. Give me some feedback. Please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you can get all the updated videos coming, and there will be more. This is the first, so thank you very much in advance. We're done. Daddy boy over and out.